My conversion, I was on the road to Damascus. No, I came along to a book launch of a book by Dr. Stephen Smith and others about animal welfare, and it was actually called Animal Welfare Law in Australia and New Zealand. And because I'm not that type of book launcher who just launches books and never reads the book, I've known a few like that. I actually read it, and I learned more about animal slaughter than I ever knew and that I really wanted to know. And since that night, I haven't eaten any meat or any fowl, and it's something that really changed my life, which you can't always say about a book, and certainly not about a book launch. I think it's a good thing that there's a concentration on legal issues. Naturally, that is something that interests me, but it's the way in which in the United States and in other countries progress has been made in insisting upon an improvement in our laws. Our laws are pretty primitive in Australia on these subjects, whereas in the European Union they've made much more progress, and I believe that gets a lot of very high-powered people and very determined people knowledgeable about effective and immediate ways in which we can improve the conditions of life of animals. And so I think it's a good thing that these books are coming on, but also it's a good thing that in, I think it's 6 Australian law schools, 6 of the 33, they're already teaching animal welfare law, and it's a subject which is spreading. Its time has come. It's basically a matter of moving from the protection that the law gives to domestic animals, because many citizens can see the contact that they have in their lives with their dogs and cats and other pets, into the wider framework of animals for slaughter and farm animals that are exported. The sow stalls, that's a real issue. The shocking conditions in which chicken are kept. I can't believe that the large numbers in the Australian population who eat chicken would do so if they knew all the hormones that's plunged into them and into the chicken to make them grow quickly so that they'll be big and sell well, but also the terrible ways in which they are prepared for and slaughtered. It's so inhumane, and keeping them on an A4 sized piece of paper for their whole lives in a most sociable animal is really an outrageous and unnecessary thing. Even if you're a carnivore, you should be in favour of basic decency and kindness to other animals, and that, I think, is what we will be projecting in the immediate future. Maybe the line of attack should be to go to Woolies and Coles and the big Eager and the big vendors, and for people who believe in these things, both vegetarians and aquatarians and carnivores, to write to these companies and say, well, I'm not going to be buying anything from you. Citizen movements, that's our right in a free country, to stand up for what we believe in, and I think that's what I would like to see people do. It's what I'm going to do.